Right, I'm clicking live, just so we can catch the quali ban. There we go, $10 quali ban. He's just readied up. No, you get banned for that, because it's qualifying. You use setups and shit. This prepares for quali. Yeah. Yeah, all good. Okay, right, there we go, we're all good. We're viewing the dashboard. So hopefully it all works. Oh my life, the following's amazing. Okay, if your audio is included, you can take it away.
Alright, welcome everyone. We are back in Formula 2 racing. 11 racers on the track. We had one truck qualifying. And with me is Jamie the G.
As always, we have Division and Stenner, of course, the runners of the championship. What's the points like on them?
We have Stenner with 251 points and Division following with 204 points. As we remember last week, Stenner had a really lucky race on both events actually, as his rivals just kind of how do we say that lightly, didn't have the best of times.
Is that a rough one for sure? He could clinch the title in the next couple of races. Good performance in Russia. And I think he's on his way. Division's got to have a really good performance today. I'm going to just quickly sort the part. There's some sort of volume issue, I don't know what it is. There we go. Game sounds always so low. Real good now. Welcome everybody. There we go, I'm just getting all the pings, everyone's live and everything. Not good for Reflex Pilot and Arrow. Going around the final corner, BRL Neymar. There we go, in pole position, Division actually ahead of Stunner. What's this camera angle? There we go, BRL Neymar, 4 points. Seems to always get the qualifying done, the 4 points. Doesn't perform well in the races, as he'd like. Division there, Sten at $10 who will have a quali ban, I believe. Hello, Limes Lions. There we are, got ya. Kurt Sander, Maxim Taylor, Clan, Monkey, Arrow, and Reflex Pilot.
The bottom three racers couldn't finish their laps inside the track. Both Dams and Monkey, Division's teammate.
You had a very good performance last week.
He did indeed.
Stonat, and you said hi, but I didn't have the chat up at the time. Bone Apple did, he didn't say hi to you.
I wasn't looking because I was looking at your fantastic lap, Stenner. How you doing, man?
Okay, so we are going to be in the feature race very shortly. Just got to do the traditional thing of leaving it a couple of minutes. So we're going to run a little ad. We'll be right back with the feature race. Although the subs can still hear us. The YouTube video, so we still got to keep talking. Bone Apple. I've learned that.
Okay.
Nothing's happening though. I don't see any loading bars or anything.
I see it. I see it in the spectator, but I don't see it on the stream.
Weird.
Because you're on saving game and I'm already in waiting for players.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll load. We're all good. You gotta let me know then catch if anyone's ready enough.
Okay.
This is Maxim's going on mediums. The rest on super softs.
So since last week we had a very big update on the F1 2020 game, and hopefully we'll be able to see who has any penalties going through the races. just on the sidebar there.
Be sure to show everyone that.
So, like Stenner, if you want to try that out with a penalty, feel free to go for it.
So they're going to go at 09, which is in 1 minute. I'm just not getting any loading bars on my thing. Just got to hopefully jump straight into the formation lap. Sure, the ad break is finished, so welcome back everybody. This is round 13 of the SSI F2. The reason why it's round 13 in Russia is because we missed a few races. Oh yeah, thanks Donat, I appreciate it. What was the ads about? I was interested about that.
And good toothpaste.
You gonna buy anything from the adverts, Donat? It's probably some Amazon fucking movies. The PS, yeah. There we go, session starts in 25 seconds. Stenner, do you just want to like crash out in both races, make the title race a bit interesting? Yeah, close it up a bit.
Alright.
You're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Not really. Fair enough. Here we go then. Formation lap is underway. Trying to get the tyres up, as you see Maxim Kerr, medium tyres, interesting. 14 laps in Sochi.
I'm going to focus on the position changes.
Interesting to see Taylor down in P8.
I wouldn't be able to tell you because last week you told me he's really good, but he had an unfortunate incident, so I couldn't really see what he's capable of. Hopefully that'll change today.
There was quite a few incidents, that's for sure.
It was actually funny because both races had some top drivers spin out and crash into each other, so that made for an interesting race.
I'm taking a look at the race report now, there's quite a lot in it. There was a quali ban for both Shush and Swaglord, but they're not here. So I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. So 5-second penalty for Monkey last race. 5-second penalty for Arrow last race. That's about it.
As we're approaching the final few corners, looks like nobody had anything unsuspicious.
DXT Kaya? Xbox, yes, it is Xbox. Oh, hello, Maxim Monkey disqualified. Sure, we can see that as a report. Arrow is just gone. Could you invite back Arrow97?
Arrow.
Yes, this is Xbox.
I cannot invite him actually.
Oh, well, I'll do that. Arrow97, I'm gonna quickly do it.
As we see our racers form up on the grid.
I got you, Arrow. JG244406. Here we go.
Stenner, wow.
Weird
What a
start.
start for Stenner. Alexander's behind him as well.
Relatively clean. Oh, there we go.
And
Who's
there
that cut in a
goes
corner?
Division. Out in turn 3. back
Was
to
it
the
on his
back of
own?
the pack.
Was there any collisions or was it just on his own? It didn't look like it was anything. Got Taylor and Kurt. Kurt goes wide, opening for Taylor.
Let's see if Division can climb back up from 11th place. He's on the super softs. Not really good strategy-wise.
Good move from Monkey. Kurt is really falling down the path. Penalties up when they appear. There we go, as you'll see, $10 whole already picking them up.
3-second penalty already for $10 whole.
Not even finished lap 1.
Senner ahead. The end of lap 1. Senner behind him.
For the people watching the stream, do not worry, this is not lap 3, DRS is not enabled, it's just a regular glitch that happens. And this is the start of the game. As you'll see, Neymar is not winning the race, it's Stenner and Sander.
Monkey has the unfortunate task today, try and close the gap between himself and Stenner to help his teammate out. He's unfortunately at the back of the grid.
It's not something Division 1 2 as Kurt's picked up a 3-second penalty.
It didn't look like Division touched anybody. He might have just put too much throttle on the long left.
Yeah, I believe he lost on his own.
Really difficult left turner, especially when there's people around you.
See it, $10 too wide with Taylor. Wheel to wheel.
And $10
Uphill
gets the
turn here, very
position,
difficult.
but he's still losing out on penalties. He has to make some time up.
So we're going to start seeing who's quicker. When Neymar sets a faster lap than Stenner. This is where DRS is now enabled. Neymar's just gone Sander.
And he gets it done. He's free to challenge Stenner for first place.
We'll see Monkey and $10. Taylor just in front.
Taylor takes the position back. Formula Maxim battles Reflex Pilot for 8th place. Formula Maxim
Arrow
on the
just
medium.
watching on. Oh, Arrow's lagging. That's a shame.
He might not be the only one though. As we can see, Formula Maxim, of course, on the medium tires. It's not a surprise that people are overtaking him. His strategy is reversed compared to everyone else.
Arrow now contestant. Got the overtake off, but then Maxim has jumped back in.
Stenner
There we
picks
go,
up his
Stenner.
time penalty.
The yellow flag out, and it will be Arrow. He's retired
Arrow
from
is
the
out.
session.
I wonder if it was crash or did he just realize
Safety
that
car.
he's lagging. Oh, what a crash. And Reflex pilot speed in the pit lane. 5 seconds for
Ow.
him.
I could be wrong here, but I think this is the first safety car we've had in F2. I think. I don't think I've ever seen one. We've always had the virtuals, this is a full safety.
I think someone told me last week that there's no safety car in F2.
This is weird, and this is probably a glitch or something. I don't think so. This is very strange. I think this is the first safety car we've ever had, and we're in round 13.
Um,
I'm gonna check the F2 chat in Discord, because there might be a bit of an uproar about it.
yeah, I don't see a safety car on the map. Like you can usually see the dot for the safety car as well. Do you see it?
That is true. I do not see it.
Oh, I see it now. Kurt is just passing it. Okay. The safety car is there. I don't see the sign on the top left.
That might be at sector 2.
Yeah, it's actually sector 3, just in front of the pit entry. It's weird. Did it just back out of the pit instead of going to the front?
Not too sure. We're gonna watch Steno. We'll see it all unfold.
Okay. Not many people picked up penalties so far, but Sanders is coming into the pit now. Neymar follows. Sanders follows both of them. That could be interesting for Sanders. He has to wait for Stenner. Taylor speeds as well.
Boundary between Sander and Taylor.
$10 in pits. Monkey in the pits. Formula Maxim, of course, doesn't pit on the medium tires. He jumps ahead of everyone. Taylor Clan has 10 seconds of penalties in total. He serves some of it now.
Division's going to want to get a move on. He'd have liked to counter. And the guy's pitting, but I don't think he will. And I wonder if people have been double stacking.
Sanders and
Stenner
Stenner
and
were
Sander.
double stacking.
Yeah.
And
It's not
Sanders
really good for
picked up a
Sander.
penalty as well. Let's see where Division gets out. Just behind the Taylor Clan. Instead of the penalty. Well, he got his miracle, like he said. He was able to close the gap, and everyone's on the medium tires except for Kurt. Formula Maxim did not pit.
Very interesting. Kurt going on the super soft. He's going to try and go for them onto the end. But Kurt does go for strange strategies, but we should never question it. Silverstone F1. He took softs like 20 laps all the way until rain. Strange, but he won the race.
Wow.
I'll never question that man.
Never.
So I think we'll go for one more lap after this. I do not think he'll be in this lap. Appreciate the followers from DXD Kaya and JG244406. See the safety car just in front of Formula Maxim. Hopefully we don't get any collisions. It is actually in this lap. I did not expect that.
Venom asking how much
Oh.
slower are these cars than F1? Well, Venom, I couldn't give you an exact number, but we can show you perhaps on the telemetry if we get a good shot on any of the drivers how much slower they are.
Well, we'll watch from the straight. You normally see F1 cars go about 210 miles an hour. And we're going to see Formula Maxim, we'll see on the telemetry. The speed the F2 are going, and it's already struggling. It's on 170. They're not much slower. He got to about 187 then. Definitely going more, he's just cut a corner there, what's new?
Stener already challenging Maxim for that sweet first place. Neymar trying to chase Stener. As we see, Sander now fell back to the back of the grid as he was stacking with.
Oh,
Penalty
central.
Sander picked up another 3 seconds.
Perspective. It's a huge battle between Neymar, Stener and Formula Maxim.
Maxim seems to be holding everyone up on his used medium tires. As Stener, Neymar and Kurt are pushing him off the track. Let's see if he can hold on to this position.
Kurt's going to be very frustrated, the super softs. He wanted this play to work out, so he jumped everybody immediately. He's just stuck behind 3 cars at the moment.
Reflex Pilot picks up penalty as well.
He does indeed.
Neymar and Division are the only ones without penalty. I wonder if Maxim could have stopped for the soft tires, for the red soft tires, instead of sticking with the mediums. Could be in a better position now, because everyone behind him, everyone in front of him pitted. See on the start finish straight. Stener gets out, Neymar gets out, Neymar goes back. Stener got the corner again. Stayed in front and Neymar goes beside Stener. Trying to capitalize. Stener defends his position while picking up another 3 seconds.
Take a look at the penalties now. You'll see 10 seconds for Taylor, there's 8 for Reflex Pilot, 6 for Stener, which is crucial. And there's another 3 seconds for $10. Brings him up to 6. So far, Maxim's doing a decent job holding the pack up.
As Maxim is stretching out, we see Kurt behind Neymar and Stener on the super soft.
So going to gap to leader from Sander. It's only 3.7 seconds. So Maxim is definitely causing huge drama with the other cars. Penalties.
And
He's getting away. Stener's making a couple mistakes. Oh, Neymar's gone down, hasn't he?
Neymar's down.
Has indeed. What's Sander
ghosting
doing?
everyone out. I think Sander was trying to avoid him and possible carnage. He picks up another 3 seconds. And now Monkey is at the back of the grid with Sander Division. And Monkey basically switched places. Division.
I think we'll watch Kurt take Stener in the DRS soon.
Kurt makes his
That's
move.
a question.
Stener didn't have DRS anymore.
193 he maxed out on then.
Stener still keeps the position.
Let's see Taylor make a move on Division here.
Ben Holdal is in 4th place, trying to run away from Reflex Pilot.
See Kurt make a move on Stener. Pick up a penalty though.
And it looks like there's a separate race going on with the penalties as well. Everyone picks up a few seconds, except for Formula Maxim and Villarreal Neymar.
Well, the interesting thing is Maxim has to pit still. He has to make a mandatory pit stop. During this race he's brought the mediums to lap 8. A little bit of wheel bang between Kurt and Stener though. Maxim has to pit at some point.
Yes, he does, and still he's going faster than everyone else. For now, he's stretching out.
We're left 2 pit stops. It could be right down the bottom. Should have appeared in the safety car, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why I was
Gaps
wondering.
ain't gonna get bigger.
That's why I was wondering if he should have hit it for the red soft tires instead of staying out.
Might see Sander make a move on division. Just about had enough space. Switch back to $10. Stenner, Kurt, even Taylor.
It's a really good battle going on behind Formula Maxim, who doesn't even realize what a good position he has at the moment.
Kurt is gaining the super softs. He ideally wants to do more though. We will be looking to bring those super softs till the end. Be interested to see the percentages on them. Reflex Pilot, as well as Taylor. Can I watch from Reflex Pilot's point of view? Taylor and $10 battling out. Lock up from Taylor, Clan.
That is a really busy track there. Kurt is trying to close the gap in front of him. It's Stenner right
He's
behind
doing
him.
about 5 attempts and about half a lap, so he's gaining quite some margin. Ooh, penalty for Neymar. Everyone's got a penalty but Maxim as well.
Maxim's doing really good today.
Taylor. Oh, it's a good Stenner actually. Should have taken Kurt. We're going to go to back to. Oh god, Reflex Pilot. Going at some pace there. Yellow flag is out. And we can see Sander and Stenner. Stenner and Kurt must have collided.
Ooh, no.
Stenner and Kurt have collided. I'm sure we'll see something like in the chat.
This is how the battle ends then, between Kurt and Stenner for second place. And Formula Maxim improves on his position even more.
Oh, this is Division's lucky day. $10 has crashed. He's gone into a wall himself.
$10 as well.
Division has just won the lottery. Maxim will not win this race as he has to pit. That'll take about 15-20 seconds for sure. So it's up to Taylor, Neymar, Division, and Reflex Pilot.
Let me just check. Taylor Klein is 2 seconds behind.
I don't know if Taylor will win this race either. 13 seconds of penalties.
No,
It's going
you
to be
definitely
between Neymar
won't.
and Division.
Neymar or Division.
Neymar and Division.
Checking if Maxim will drop down to around the 8 or 9, so he could go for pole position for the sprint race. If he pits at the second.
And then we'll see Taylor setting the fastest lap. And now the fight is on. Sure, that'll be the incident reports between Kurt and Stenner.
That will be interesting to see because, from my point of view, they were racing several laps and that was the end of it.
I'll take my half them for 1 second and they crash. It's very unusual for them both. I know them both pretty well. It's not a common thing.
It happens even to the best of them.
Penalties. Exactly.
If you're battling that hard for laps and laps and laps, someone is bound to make a mistake.
I reckon in all like league races, the people who've attended like every single race, they've all had at least one incident against them.
I think Formula Maxim rejoined on the 9th place, 10 seconds behind Stenner. If he can close that back up to under 6 seconds, he can have a shot at pole position on the sprint race.
It's going to be a case of who's going to take it out of Neymar and division. Neymar locks up with her. One of them gets a penalty. That will change a lot. Neymar gets a penalty, division's the favourite to win the race. Division gets a penalty, Neymar's probably won it.
Not just a battle of
Both on the
speed,
same
it's a
amount of
battle
penalties.
of endurance as well.
Well, I'm sure they know that Taylor has 13 seconds worth of penalties.
I'm not sure, can you
Whilst
see
the
that
same
when
fastest
you're
laps.
racing? Can you see that?
Yeah, you see it when you're racing.
Oh,
That's
right.
Jeff as well, but yeah, you
That's
see it
amazing,
right in
actually.
front of you with the penalties.
And there's a reflex pilot
don't
fighting
know.
for 4th place.
Just ask Jeff.
Yeah, that's what I was doing last weekend in Monza. I was asking Jeff about penalties in front and behind.
Jeff's still broke, and he'll say they've got 13 seconds of penalties, and he goes, oh, division picks up a penalty. Neymar probably won this race, lad. He always bugs me, he goes, they have a penalty of 13 seconds. 3 seconds to be added onto there. It's like, no, it'll be 13, mate.
Yeah, he always says 3 seconds.
Annoys me. Yeah, it annoys me. That's why I'm happy that I did that thing.
I'm just gonna
They
check.
get that wrong.
I'm just gonna check real
It's
quick.
Jeff malfunction.
Neymar
Sorry?
is. I'm just gonna check real quick if Neymar is on his final warning. 3 seconds or not.
With DRS enabled, division is looking to make a move.
Nope,
Try
Neymar
and
is
force
good.
Neymar into making an error.
Neymar is good. He has room to make 2 mistakes by cutting corners or extending tracks before he gets his next warning. Reflex pilot demonstrates 3 seconds of time penalty looks like.
Two laps to go here in Sochi for the feature race. Shortly after we'll have the sprint race. Neymar on track to win as Taylor has 13 seconds of penalties.
At the back, Formula Max is closing in on Stenner. He is just 5 seconds behind him, which means by penalties he will overtake Stenner for pole position.
No errors just yet from Neymar.
Yeah, that's the only thing Division can hope for now. If Neymar makes 1 big mistake or at least 3 small mistakes in the last lap. Otherwise, Neymar wins the race after a pole position. But the second place is not bad for Division either. And Stenner is not really.
He's trying his hardest to make a move, isn't he?
He has to make Neymar make a mistake. He has to force a mistake here because that's his only option. Even if he overtakes, he cannot stretch out 3 seconds now.
Just not collecting the slipstream straight away. Here we go, DRS. I think he's going to make the move. And now he needs to make a 3-second gap.
No flag.
No flag is out. Who's that about?
Stenner? No.
That'll be Kurt, won't it?
Or, yes. It looked like Stenner when it was Kurt.
Yeah. It's interesting that Kurt crashed. Wheeled into that wall. Imagine he was doing like the weaving thing everyone does. And then he realised it wasn't the final lap.
Yeah.
Oh. Wonder if he actually did do that. I'm now wondering. Any warnings for Neymar just been picked up? I'm gonna have a little look. It says penalty plus 2 warnings.
Kurt's been actually done a bit bad for Formula Maxim, because now when he overtakes Steiner at the end of the race, he's not going to be in pole position for the sprint race. I suppose second place is good as well, but pole position is pole position.
So the penalty is we are going to see Neymar win this race, division in second. Taylor is going to jump quite some margin down, I believe. Fourth or fifth.
Monkey could get a podium here. Everyone around him has a lot of penalties. He will definitely jump Sander and Reflex Pilot. We just have to see if he can jump Taylor Klein as well.
See Taylor across the line. And as I said, Neymar, division. Monkey there, podium. Very good for the boys there.
The double podium for Division and Monkey. Or the Virtuosi.
Stand take P8. He will start in pole position for the sprint race. What could have been on the Super Softs. Second place crashed with Stenner. $92. Struggled to control his car. I'm sure we're going to see some sort of communicating between Stenner and Kurt in the chat, so I'll keep an eye on it.
Kurt still without a point. Is he? Is ninth place getting a point? Or
yes, ninth place to get the top
right.
10. Top 10. So everyone's got points.
First point
Except
for
Arrow,
Kurt.
crashed.
Monkey, driver of the day, according to Codemasters.
So we have Stenner saying I am stupid. Wonder if he was the one who caused the incident between him and Kurt. Take a look at the points. Sure, you could probably work out the difference between Stenner and Division as it stands now.
The 25 points for Neymar on top of the 4. 18 for Division and 15 for Monkey.
So Stenner gets 4, Division gets 18. That's a 14 second bonus, not 14 point bonus to what the standings were.
There's 222 points for Division and 255 for Stenner. 33 points. 33 points.
Good performance from Division in the sprint race. I'm going into the next race with an even better margin for this title race. Sprint race is coming up very soon. Don't go anywhere. Run the old ads. That's what you like to see, a nice little title race hot up. What's the next track? It's America, isn't it?
No, I accidentally closed my...
Oh, it's Japan. Oh, is it gonna rain? You crashed me out of the race, someone said. Oh, Aaron and Formula Max have crashed, apparently.
Like crashed as in from game?
Crashed him out of the race. That's why Arrow retired, because apparently Formula Maxim crashed him.
Oh, well, stewards will have to have a look on that, because we didn't quite catch that.
I had reasons to believe it was something to do with that, but I don't want to assume, because I didn't see it. I was about to say hello to the person in the chat then, but it was just you.
Gotcha.
Here we go then. Session starts very shortly. I'm sure the ads are probably over by now.
So Stenner gets pole position this time, with Formula Maxim right beside him. It's gonna be interesting.
Be interesting to see if it rains or not. Because some clouds don't look great.
A bit cloudy. He's gonna have to keep an eye on Formula Maxim there.
All on medium tyres, 11 laps around Sochi. Welcome back. I'm sure the adverts are over. Wish I could tell. Once this formation lap's going ahead, I'm gonna just run you through what's coming up this weekend on this channel, 10 PM GMT on Saturday. Tier 2, myself and Burn Apple T racing in that around the streets of Singapore. It's a Singapore week for the league races. Shortly after that, the Tier 1 at midnight. That'll be on a Saturday at midnight. I don't want to say Sunday midnight because it technically is. That's what I hate. And the Sunday/Monday. That is Tier 3. I'll be in the commentary box for that one, and hopefully my internet doesn't cut out.
Well, yeah, so for driver tour in Europe, the midnight start is actually 1 AM start, so for us, Tier 1, Tier 3 is at 1 AM.
Monday. If I say midnight Sunday, I'm talking Saturday. It's technically Saturday. I don't like it. We have to just set the races at 11:59 PM. Then we can just say it's on Saturday. It confuses me.
Oh, Formula
Maxim
Maxim. I had a feeling that we have to keep an eye on him, and it looks like Sander and Formula Maxim came together as they're going back to the grid.
I think I have really cold tyres as well.
Really cool tire, and I'm not sure if Formula Maxim will retain his front wing damage that he just picked up.
I don't think you get any in the formation lap. I don't know what it is.
Don't?
I don't think you get damage at all.
Okay, well, I never spun out in the formation lap, so I wouldn't know.
I have. I'm trying to remember where. I think I did it at my first league race in Australia. I think I binned it on the formation lap.
Yikes. I mean, I definitely would in the rain, but dry conditions, probably not.
I think it was dry. And I was on full traction at the time. I think now how bad I was. I've improved. I'm proud of myself.
Yes, you are improving every
Yes.
race, so just have to give my front wing back whenever you get a chance.
I think I might keep it, frame it, That's my season 1 souvenir. Season 2 I'm gonna proper practice. Like, I don't practice that much. Time trials and that. I just do it before the race, really.
I was gonna say we can switch down to the second place driver for the start, but if you do, now it's okay. If you switch to the second driver, you see the start from the.
Yeah. I've just got an interesting camera angle at the moment.
Maxim didn't get away.
Not very social distance from them people there. Talking. You'll know if you watch that back. I'm not gonna win season 2. Season like 12 when everyone's like bored with F1, they've moved and then
Could be.
a lot of new drivers end up joining.
And Leclerc looks to be lagging just a little bit, just enough to throw people off. As Arrow makes a few positions up.
If I win one race at all in SSR, you'll never hear the end of it. Never. That's what I look forward to if the tiers have been done by pace, because I might stand a chance. So I feel like I'm one of the quick, slow people. I'm top 500 in USA Short.
Well, that's gonna be your race, huh?
USA Short?
Oh, it's the short one, sorry.
Yeah, it's the short one.
Yeah, not many people do
doesn't count.
travel there.
Don't say that. The viewers are probably thinking, there's probably like 20,000 doing that. Just made it. It's not worth talking about it now. You ruined
Of
it.
course it's worth talking about.
No, it's not. All reflex pilot, and then Monkey's end plate goes missing. And Formula Maxim is just being dangerous, but what's new? And then he's just crashed into $10 odd.
Mom.
Then Division's there.
There we go.
Someone please
Formula
ban this guy.
Maxim. Division and 10 whole dollars picks up 5 seconds. Formula
He's
Maxim
left the session.
has
This is our full
seemed to
safety
have...
car.
Let's see if I can invite Formula Maxim back.
I think
he
he's
wants
quit.
to come back.
Zampa, is that enough proof?
Well, he wouldn't, because...
Maybe you
You have
could
to-
then use that as evidence or something, because that'll be very important in the future. Ronaldo's retired
Would
from
you like
the
to see it?
session.
He didn't retire, he just left the session.
Retired from
He
the
didn't
session.
retire. He just left.
No, $10 and Monkey retired.
$10 and Monkey did.
finished.
Formula Maxim is still in the race.
Oh yeah, I don't care about Formula Maxim. He's left, he's quit. This race is irrelevant for him now. Everyone is now guaranteed points. They've just retired. That was an absolute mosh pit, wasn't it?
So
Should be clipped used as evidence for anything.
safety car is out
Leading
again.
this race.
As we have Division coming back from the pit. He's not leading race, Stenner is leading the race in front of Sander, Arrow and Reflex Pilot. Arrow came
He's also
up
not that through.
he went to third place. Oh yes, well, it's a good thing we got 9.5 gigabyte update last week, because the most important thing doesn't seem to be fixed. But Arrow is just lagging a little bit on third place behind Sander.
Arrow's lagging for people. Rumour has it, it's proxy DC'd. Going back to I'm not going to swear. It's their kid-friendly channel, I think.
And Arrow did spin and came together with someone else.
It's crazy. All the
It was
penalties.
Kurt.
Effing lost it, count me out of F2, just effing wax, it's Formula Max. So, and we did say, we don't really see safety cars in the F2, I don't think I've ever seen one. One came along in the feature race. Now we've got another one in the sprint race. Reflex Pilot pit.
Kurt as well, they came together behind the safety car. Reflex Pilots spun into Kurt. If I've seen it correctly.
It's not a bad thing to serve the penalties now. Get some new tyres on. Just go for it.
Well, they'll have the fresher tires, but they'll serve 5 seconds of penalties that they got, which is not really fortunate.
Off he goes.
And they will have to overtake Formula Maxim's Ghost.
I'm going to take a look at the race director. I'm going to have a look at all the collisions. I'm sure I'm going to have to run through all that.
And it looks like
You'll see.
things are happening in the front as well, as Arrow overtook Stander and did he pick up the penalty now, or did he already have a penalty?
Arrow's just lagging like crazy.
He is in front of Stander now, and it doesn't look like he wants to go back.
He's left. And to be honest, I don't know if I want to invite him back. Zampa, you're watching, shall I invite him back? Because this is really bad. I need your honest opinion, Zampa. Because it is pretty dangerous for him to still be in the race. I might invite him back if he's all the way down the bottom. I've been kicked again. Yeah, you're lagging like crazy, Arrow.
What a disaster for Arrow. He came up to third place from the back
I'll
of the
invite you
grid,
back, Arrow, but
and he lags out.
there we go. So, Neymar P5. What's this? It's
Safety car is coming in
Yeah.
its lap.
That was quick. But it's good to get the racing back underway. I'm going to double check in the Discord chat. I'm sure there's some stuff going on. Apparently the AI see each other. We're going to be underway once again. It's going to take an hour. We're going to be watching two teammates, Stenner and Sander.
Sander probably won't bother Stenner in first place.
I beg to disagree.
Division's in 5th place, and even the division to make up for Neymar and Taylor as well. I don't think Stenner can afford to let Sander pass.
This will benefit Stenner if he does win this race. Division P5 close the gap of points that Division scored in the feature race.
Yeah, that'll just even up then.
The top 8 get points. Maxim won't get any. So in my eyes, Maxim's retired.
Well, definitely. I think he's not going to get any points for this anyway.
Yeah, if you leave the game, you've retired.
It's just really against the rules to leave your
If you
car
want to
on
quit,
the track.
go to the pits and retire. It's not difficult.
It's something that none of the leagues tolerate, actually. It's actually how I won my first league race on this track, because the race leader collided with the car that was left on the track, and I was able to
Wish I could talk about my first league race. Just a big question mark. My first league race win. Never happened.
What's going on?
I don't think I was ever close at now. I don't think I was. I came second once, but the guy in front of me was like winning by a minute. Yeah.
Division
I was
is
gonna
fighting
finish second,
Kurt
but
and
it's good.
Reflex Pilot as well.
I got overtaken on the last lap. So I got third. That's about all. That's the best finishes of my league racing career.
You'll get there. Singapore is
Well,
one of
that's
those
just-
tracks that if you're patient and you're not making mistakes, you can make a lot of ground. You just focus on your own pace, your own race, and just leave everybody else to do what they want.
Definitely improved when I turned medium traction on. Full traction was slowing me down so much.
Definitely,
And I
that's
noticed it as well.
That's like 2 seconds.
Well, I can tell who's on full traction now when I watch them. So, yo, this is from Joker Cox. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. This is the F2 SSR round 13 in Russia. We're in lap 5 of the sprint race. It's a battle between Taylor, BRO Neymar, Sander. Stenner just ahead. DRS is now enabled. See Taylor making a move on Sander, separating the two teammates.
Neymar lurking behind them.
As always.
Reflex Pilot making a move on Division. Then long left. And he gets the move. Let's see if he can stick it. He does. Division back down to 7th place now, which is an important thing for Stenner.
Quite fortunate these guys, it's not raining. It's Halo. Oh, welcome Halo. SSR Halo. Welcome. I have a Twitch account called SSR Halo. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
around
Neymar
here.
overtaking Sander.
And there as well. See if he can steal the position. He close the wall a little bit.
Wonder if he's got damage from that. Very lucky if he hasn't. He hasn't. Very fortunate. Let's reduce damage for you.
Sector 3 is really tricky in Russia.
I generally feel like I could get a podium in this. In SSR, I think I've got a chance. This is one of my strong tracks.
Of course you have a chance. You have a chance in Singapore, Russia,
No.
America.
Maybe yes. No.
What else is there? Japan,
Mexico,
definitely
absolutely.
Japan.
I'm winning others. No, not Japan. Mexico, yes. Brazil, no. Abu Dhabi, absolutely not.
Well, you never know what can happen.
I think I've got Mexico, Russia, maybe America, maybe. I feel like everyone's gonna get penalties there, and I feel like I can just take it easy. That's my plan.
Yeah, if you don't have penalties, if you don't hit the wall, you have a chance in Singapore as well. Just don't fight anyone, just let them pass you and let them knock the wall while they do it. I had a guy chase me in Monaco one time. Like, he was pushing me off the track, like trying to overtake me for like 2 laps, and I just like let him pass me because he was driving dangerous behind me, and sure enough, not even 1 lap later, he crashed into the wall and I overtook him again.
Fantastic pace there from Neymar. I've taken Taylor.
Neymar looks like he's going for the double.
Slightly interesting that Taylor sort of. It looked like he just let Neymar pass. But they were teammates or something. That'd be interesting if they was working together or something. And they're not on the same team.
Or he's just a gentleman. You know that there's gonna be a DRS coming.
Here we go then. DRS. Neymar Stenner. Lap 8. That's why I hope for season 2 SSR. Random calendar. We don't find the track until like a day before, so everyone gets equal practice.
Is that gonna happen, or you're just hoping for it?
I'm hoping.
I'm alright.
Done by pace. What else? I wouldn't mind a full quali, but I don't know. I always worry about full quali because I worry they'll go NQ1 and have to sit around for half an hour.
Yes, that is
I
unfortunate.
I could find something to do.
People. But
I could find something to do.
travel for for everyone else.
Never done full quali before.
No?
No, ever.
It's really interesting because in Q2 you can choose your tires, and if you make it to
Exactly.
Q3 with medium tires, for example, then you have huge advantage. Especially if the soft tires last for like 3 or 4 laps.
Do you reckon you can make it to Q3 if we did the current tier 2? Do you reckon you'd make it to Q3? I don't. Q2 maybe. I think I've been to Q2 a few times. Been on the track. Not Q3. Not a chance.
Oh, you could get there because even the best of the best make mistakes sometimes, and they might just choose not to use up all 3 of their software.
I love a random calendar now.
Let's see, Reflex Pilot chasing Kurt on this place. See if he can make a move there.
It's so draining now when you've got Monaco and Baku straight after one another.
I
It's
love
like, oh,
those
can I
tracks.
really be bothered? It's like, can I really be bothered? If it's random, we don't even know the calendar until the race before. It's like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna practice. That'd make me improve, I think.
It would be interesting, but I would leave like at least 24 hours before the race.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
Like you need some sense of practice. You're playing all kinds of games.
Zampa's watching this now. He's got a notepad out.
Yeah.
He's got a notepad and he's typing all our thoughts now. Like, okay, interesting. Might see Neymar overtake Stenner, yeah? Just about hangs back.
Will Neymar get the
My
double
impression.
here in Russia?
A lot less penalties. Neymar's shown a lot more pace than Stenner. Wouldn't be surprised. Trying to think what else I'd like. I don't care about what car I am. Ooh, Neymar's sort of drifted.
Yeah.
Pretty well. Not well, but better than what it could have been. Stenner, fortunately, like Neymar would have got him this lap of the DRS. One of the tyres.
Neymar trying to shake off, and he picks up the penalty and throws the game basically. The plan will probably overtake him at the end of this long left. Or not.
Yeah, over the curbs quite a lot, yeah. I'm trying to think what else I'd like in Season 2. I'd love a realistic league. You know, full quality, 50% race.
Oh, and no assist.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
You're on medium traction control.
Yeah, I'm on automatic gear, medium traction.
Me too.
Racing line.
Me too.
ABS on. No assists. Like, no thanks.
We would both just die in the first corner. Goodbye.
I've raced on no assists. See, I can't even get off the line because of the gears.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I race, I sometimes do the gears manually at the same time. If I'm going out a corner by some pace, I feel like I'm going to maybe crash into someone. Quickly spam X, because it sort of shifts your gears down. Saves me so many times. Trick for you. And also, if I feel like I'm losing traction, I'm oversteering, I'm swinging left and right loose, spam A, so it shifts your gears up and sort of saves you on your traction.
You can never be sure
Samba
where you can.
taught me that.
You can never be sure where to accelerate. Every single corner you have to focus 100%. Otherwise, you're just spinning into the wall.
I could practice manual gears, but it's just I don't want to. It's hard enough to have to like keep my car on the track. I don't want to have to think about gears and stuff.
I know.
I'm happy for him to do it on his own.
I couldn't be bothered. It's just too much finger work there.
Got a wheel or something. It's like okay then. Maybe.
I did buy a wheel, but I tried it a few times and I was like, okay, I can't be bothered to learn this because I'm decent enough on the pad, so I just put it on the side. I'll probably sell it and try to buy one of the new Xboxes. Why not?
Here we go.
Neymar.
Just let Neymar pass. It's the final lap. And he's got a 3-second penalty left.
Yes,
This
then
seems
you can probably see on the standings that Neymar had a penalty, so
for sure.
now he just has
By
to
him.
stay in front of Taylor Clan. Might not have been a smart move from Stenner if it was intentional, because Taylor Clan is right behind him.
God, I hope he doesn't have a penalty. He picks up a penalty now, Stennis. Last corners. Just be careful, Stenner. Just think it's so easy. You don't even need to go that quick. You can go 20 miles an hour if you wanted. Neymar win on track, but Stenner's going to jump him. I think, yeah, Taylor jumped him as well. So just sent, I think, P4. Now this will change things with division in P5. I think he's still going to win overall division this week. Actually, no, Neymar will, I think. The battle between Stenner and Division.
Definitely Neymar will, because he has the first and the third place and the pole position.
Exactly, yeah. He doesn't have a Michael apparently, so we will not invite him to the party. Good job from Stenner once again. Dubsy supporting him. See if we can get him in the party. Because he does have a mic now, thankfully. Anyway, take a look at the overall standings. Do this, there we go, 41 points for Biaro Neymar, 24 Taylor and Division, and Stenner on 19. I'm gonna invite the 4 there. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna invite Division to Stenner, because I have the game attacks.
Well, Division picked up 5 points overall on Stenner in the championship. Stenner picked up 16 points, 2 fourth places. Monkey with 15 points and the retirement. Reflex Pilot with 10 and 2. Formula Maxim
There we go.
with 6 points and
Invite
fastest
to the
lap.
party.
1 point
Division
for
from
Taylor
Biaro Neymar.
the arrow.
So we get some people into the party. Stand up, join. There we go. We get the interviews going in about 30 seconds. Gonna run a little ad. Don't go anywhere.
Yo.
Hello, just run in and out. You can sort of chill, ticky box, and we'll be going for the interviews in about 20 seconds time. Who we got in here? Just you, okay.
Someone else join? Oh, there he is.
There we go, there is Stenner.
There we go. Good race, lad.
Thanks, mate.
Right, first of all, I'm sure there might be a bit of an issue. Maybe, they can't hear you, so we're going to talk to Stenner first. Didn't get in the top 3 overall this week, but you did win in the sprint race. Your box ticked, you can talk me through it.
Well, the first race was a bit of a write-off. Span out the first corner, and then not long after the safety car restart, kind of rumor. I brought it back quite nicely in the race at the end.
Very good, very good. I'm just gonna... Oh, I need to ask you, you and Kurt, what happened?
I lost traction at the first corner, and I think as I was spinning off, I think I caught Bert coming out of it. So, a few reports on it. That's it.
There would be a fair few reports. Division, I'm sure you was involved in a few incidents yourself. Even your teammate Monkey in the sprint race that was chaos. He was involved, Monkey was involved. What happened?
I have no idea. I saw a big pile up, and I thought to be clever and try to go around the right side. And then I got, I don't know. We all came together. And then I went into the pit, and Monkey went into the pit as well, so I kind of messed him up. Yeah.
I see.
To be honest, the feature race is pretty, it's good.
Well, you have closed the gap between yourself and Stenner. That is
Yeah,
good
it's only 6
for the
points.
tyre race. How are we both feeling about Japan, the tyre race between you two?
I'll get a lot of points to meet Japan.
I think I'm gonna retire at Japan.
Oh, there we go.
Should be an interesting race.
Congratulations, Stenner.
My prediction is Monkey is gonna win it. It's his favorite track.
Ooh.
Alright.
Well, I think that's all we got time for. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's go and raid someone. I'm going to raid them now. They've raided us. I'm sure we can get them back. So, Zamp will be pleased with that. Raid them. Say hello. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining. We're going to see you next week for more F2 in Japan.
Bye, lads.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.